Vaughn, I don't really, you gotta really not. You gotta learn to not really give a shit about what trolls say. You
Well, I'm
care
at that
so
place
much.
now, but it took a while. Yeah, it took a while, but I'm at that place now.
You
But it
know,
did take a while, admittedly. Admittedly, it took a
it took
while.
a while, right?
I try to give everybody the benefit of the doubt. I try to be kind and
You
courteous and
tried to be, yeah.
considerate. And every time I fucking do, I get burned. Every fucking time. This case in point with Kentucky being the latest one. I trusted these people. Oh, we're gonna help you. We're not trying to steal your shit. We're gonna help you and all that. We'll buy the property between you and Frost, so you got money to pay your taxes. Which I thought that was going to be it. I thought, well, they'll buy Lick Branch in between me and the Frost. I'll use that 10 grand to pay my taxes, my back taxes, and everything will
And
be
they
fine.
bend you over the
And
barrel.
next thing I know, they've got power of attorney over me, and they are putting everything in their name, and it's like, what's this all about, Alfie? And of course, then it's too late. Then they've got
According to
to.
Tom Melico, you all the properties for a couple of 100,000, and you got the money. You took the money and run.
No.
That's what they're saying.
Well, I'm sorry, that's not true. If I had 100 grand or
Yeah,
two hundred
we'd be
grand,
here.
would I even be here? No, fuck no. I've done been gone. Me and the dogs have been out of there.
Yeah.
And there would be a paper trail because I would have deposited the money so that I could have paid my bills. And the bank, I can assure you, the bank ain't got no record of me getting no $100,000 or $200,000. No, they do not. But I'm pretty sure it was 200,000. He paid 10 for Lick Branch, and then he was going to pay me the rest of the other 190. Now of course he denies that, and he vehemently denies it because he put a gun in my head, a loaded gun in my head, and which is not true because Tim Davison was there and heard him say it.
So they really put a gun to your head?
Yes,
Huh?
they really put a
Wow,
gun to my
man,
head.
that's fucked up.
They really put a gun to my head.
So if there's FBI out there or a government official out there, and
They don't give a fuck. I've called the FBI 1,000 fucking times over my situation. They didn't do shit. Didn't do a damn thing. I ought to sue the fuck out of the FBI.
Yeah, that might be a thing you have to do, I think.
Yeah, I think it is a thing I have to do. Fucking sue the FBI, man. Hey, dudes, way back when I called you originally, my mom would be alive today. My dad wouldn't because he was done gone by then. But my mom would be alive. My wife would be sane. We'd probably be having our sixth kid, or already had it, and everything would have been normal. But no, the FBI's got to sit on their fucking ass and do nothing. But that's all right. It's all right. Like I said, the gods take a bad thing and turn it to good. And I've got to believe that I'll win the lottery, and I'll have all kinds of rental property then. I'll have tons of rental property then, and so I will be a land baron yet again. That's what you got to believe, man. The lotto goes in for Powerball tonight. Mega Millions was last night. Powerball's tonight. Me and John were doing a live show, if you recall, when Brian tried to shoot my dog.
He did, he did try to shoot the
Tried
dog.
to shoot the dog. We heard the gunshot. And I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think you can even hear them screaming at me, threatening to kill me on that video as well. So, that being the case, that's the end of that. Because I'm pretty sure they were screaming so loud, I know everybody on Crane Creek heard them. So chances are we probably got it on video. But we for sure got the shot, okay? Because John was like, holy fuck, what was that? I said, that was a gunshot, John. He's got a loaded gun out there. So we got that shit on video. They ain't no denying he had the gun, because we got that on video. Had it in his hand, using it, trying to shoot my dog. What and why was he trying to shoot the dog? Because James Arnold Frost used MkUltra'd mind control and put a thought in his head. Now get this. The thought he put in Brian's head was that, oh, the dog is eating the insulation and breaking the pipes under the house. Okay, so I took a quarter panel off to see if that was the case. There wasn't no pipes busted. There wasn't no insulation eaten. The insulation was still there. Pipes were still there. Everything was fine. And then just before I left out of there, he used MkUltra mind control on her. And she she came out. She came over and knocked on the door and said the air conditioning was on fire. Well, now if the air conditioner was on fire, there would be smoke all in my house, but there wasn't no smoke in my house. But I said, okay, I'll go outside and look anyway. I went outside. I looked. There's no fire. There was no nothing. It's a brand new unit anyway. Why would it catch on fire? And so Frost was literally using mind control on these two people to try to kill me. There's no question of that. And they were easily manipulated too, apparently. But anyway, I'm going to let John sleep, and I'm going to go use the bathroom real quick because I gotta go bad. So keep them busy.
We'll get going. I gotta go. It's 6 o'clock.
Oh, it's 6 o'clock. You got to go anyway. All right, we'll see you, folks.